everyone. I'm Michael from the Game Boys.
Oh, God, that was an accident. I'm Broski.
He's also from the Game Boys, and this is the Game Boys show with Michael and Broski. All right, it is the new year. Welcome to 2018, the new year. Everyone loves that, right?
Ooh, bro, we haven't done a podcast since last year. Ha, ha, ha.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, almost.
Obligatory last year joke out of the way. I'm glad that's out. We don't have to do that again.
If you had a bet that one of us is going to make a last year joke in the first minute, you just won a bet. So.
And of course, it would be me.
All right, so first things first. I know, Broski, I promise you I won't do promos anymore, but I have to do this one.
Oh, God. Go ahead.
Be sure you check out the Game Boys on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. We have a lot of amazing stuff going on Facebook as well. Check out all of our videos, all of our status updates, pictures, and all that. But yeah, youtube.com, GAME space BOIZ. Game Boys.
B-O-I-Z, not B-O-Y?
Yes. No, not BOY.
Oh, shit, dude. I've been spelling it wrong this whole time.
Yeah, no, we've all been spelling it. We've all been spelling it wrong. I behind the scenes, someone just whispered to me that I spelled Game Boys wrong. So I'll spell it again: GAME space BOIZ.
Oh,
all right,
there's
so that's
a space. I thought it was together.
Yeah, no, everyone thinks it's together. They all think it's one word, but it's two separate words, and that's where we trick you.
What are we doing?
Well, if you want some behind the scenes on that, Broski, here's what happened. So I was the one who made initially the YouTube channel and our Game Boys, the G Plus profile, whatever the hell it's called.
Uh-huh.
So I thought, first name will be Game, last name will be Boys. Well, unfortunately for YouTube, they took that as two separate words, not one whole thing together. So,
and that's how it was born.
And that's exactly how it is born. Now you guys know the history of the Game Boys. Also,
just there and then, like that's it. That's the only history.
Broski, do you know the significance of this podcast right here, right now?
It's our second one in our new format.
In our new format, our third format.
New format, our third format, which is not that new from our previous formats.
Hopefully, this is Frieza in his final form. I always think Frieza's a girl.
You're not the only ones that think that. I mean, no one can blame you.
But okay, no, seriously, do you know the significance of this this podcast?
No, Mike. What is the significance? I can't pronounce that word. Significance. No, that's wrong too.
The significance.
Mike, what have you done? You made me embarrass myself, Mike. I can't say this word, Mike.
Yay!
No, Mike.
Okay. Say it with me. You ready? We're gonna do hooked on phonics style. You ready?
All right.
Sig. Nif. Gint.
Int.
Significant. No, not significant. Significance. Okay, do you know the significance of this podcast, Broski?
No. What is it?
This is our attempt to get onto iTunes podcast. Doo-doo.
Whoa. And what exactly is it that we need to do to actually get on iTunes? What's the attempt for? I mean, I know what the attempt is for, but like, how?
You can Google search the steps. That's what I did. Also, some behind the scenes going on for you right now.
More behind the scenes.
There's someone in my apartment making dinner right now. I have two cats going crazy, and my fridge makes a noise in the background, so there's going to be a lot of random shit going on in the background. So.
Wait, so you have two
I'm also
cats
drinking water.
Cooking dinner for you?
Yes, my two cats are cooking dinner for me.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to train them to do that?
It probably took me a matter of 2 months to train them to do that.
Wow, that's a short amount of time. What are they cooking for you?
They're cooking chicken, zucchini, and some squash. A creamy garlic chicken rice. To be more exact, they meow. Yeah, no, that's
language.
That's the translator I put on their collar.
Oh, okay, cool, man.
Yeah. So there we go. That's it.
Nice.
Anyway, for anyone joining us, we are a gaming podcast, as you can tell right now.
Super gaming. Wait, hold on. When was our last podcast? Legit.
Okay, would you like to know? I can pull that up for you.
I'm curious because
it's August 16th, 2017.
Okay. That was around the same ballpark that I had imagined too. So, man, wait, that's been what? 1, 2, 3, 4. About 4 months?
4 months? Yeah.
Yeah, like 4.5. Damn, we need to get on it.
Yeah, no, we need to be better at this. Well, first of all, we both have jobs now. Full-time jobs.
Now.
I mean, mine I got like a month and a half ago. You've had yours for a while.
For years.
Yeah. How is teaching?
It's an experience. I'm not going to get too much into detail about it because that is to be... I don't know how much into detail I can get into it to begin with, but it's also like something I do not want to like actively talk about as part of my life, at least when doing these kind of podcast stuff. But yeah, it's an experience. It's cool. It's nice. Okay. And that's about it.
Okay. Also, let's go more behind the scenes because that's what we're doing right now.
More behind the fucking scenes.
Broski, what is your current position for this podcast? I think you say you're laying down.
Oh yeah, no, I'm totally like rested on my bed right now. It's like
so you may fall asleep
right now. So I'm relaxed. I'm cool. My volume is at a very nice level, and I'm just chilling.
So you may fall asleep.
Legitimately speaking, like it is fucking kind of cold in here.
How cold is it?
Cold enough that I'm like in a blanket, and it's nice and warm.
Hey, broski.
Mm-hmm.
What's colder than cold?
Ice cold.
Oh, all right.
We're getting nothing done, Mike.
No, we're not. So with that, you know what happens when everything ceases to exist for you?
Nothing.
Exactly. You know why?
Why?
Because you're dead. Which is exactly the subject of this one new game that I recently read about called A Mortician's Tale. So the game itself walks you through as an assistant for a mortician and what exactly they do to the dead bodies and how the families and all that interact. And it was very interesting to read. I haven't actually played the game myself, but I read the article from The Verge by Mr. Michael Moore. You guys can check it out for yourselves. And apparently the game gives really good insight as to should we be doing this to all these dead bodies? And, you know, how should we treat people at funerals and have all these funeral homes become so cookie cutter and commercialized that's super impersonal? I thought that was really interesting that a small mobile game could do that for people.
Whoa, it's a mobile game?
Yes, I believe so.
A small mobile game that has you playing like someone who works in a morgue?
Yes, you're a mortician or an assistant to a mortician.
And what exactly do you do? Like, wait, is it like a... I don't know at all what this kind of game is, but what is it, like Operation? Or like you observe these dead...
I mean, kind of. I don't know why. Okay, first of all, I don't know why. My first thought was when you said... let me guess. And my first thought was Dr. Mario at a supermarket. I have no clue why, but there's a game like that, wasn't there? Like Dr. Mario goes like shopping or something? Or am I making this up right now?
I mean, there is a Dr. Mario game. I don't necessarily think there's a game out there that would take him like the sequel would be like Dr. Mario, but he's shopping.
All right. Well, I made that up, but that'd be an amazing game if Dr. Mario went shopping. The second is, so basically at some points of the game, you can go through and do all the stuff you would do to a dead person's body to make them look more quote unquote alive. Put cotton in their mouth or, what was it? Dress them up, stuff inside the organ so it preserves for the funeral and stuff like that.
So, like the opposite of operation. 'Cause
Yeah.
you're putting stuff in them. You're not taking stuff out of them.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. And as I'm reading here, no, it is on Steam. So you could play it on Windows or Mac. I thought it was a mobile game, but it's on Steam and Humble, on the Humble store.
Nice. I'm also worried that you're going to eat the mic.
Oh, why?
Because I'm like, I don't know, because I'm watching you. And it just looks like the mic is super close to your mouth, like you're just about to eat it.
Yeah, just want to make sure I'm heard, man. That's all I really care about. So.
But you are heard.
Loud
and clear.
Well, as long as I'm heard. As long as you hear my voice. Hoo-hoo.
Anyways, man, is there anything that you... Okay, so aside from games that you haven't played, how about games that you have been playing or have played in the, 4 or so months that we haven't been on a podcast together?
There's a couple.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
One of them is Assassin's Creed Origins.
Boo. All right.
The other is South Park, The Fractured, but Whole.
I've been wanting to play that one. I know Andres and I... So, did I tell you that we recorded like one episode of that thing?
Yes. Yes, you did.
Okay, so I don't know how much into detail I told you about it, but like at least to give like some insights to our decision or like what happened to it. We got together one night and decided like let's just record something random. And even though I already have an amazing library of games, we still couldn't pick one game to record on. So we were like, fuck it, why don't we just go to the nearest red box and find a game? And we said, all right, cool. Around the same time as when South Park came out. So,
ooh, good choice.
We went to South Park. We brought it back home and we started recording it. And we enjoyed it immensely. I mean, I loved the first one. The first one was great. Stick of Truth was definitely one of my favorite RPGs of the time when I played, whatever year that was. And we definitely enjoyed Fractured But Whole. But
did you say Fresher Butthole?
Yeah, Fractured Butthole, but...
oh, I thought you... Okay. When you said fracture, it sounded like fresher. I was like, ooh, fresher butthole. No, what are you spraying in there?
Fractured. Yeah. I know I said that one right. God damn it. But we recorded it. We had to return it. And we were like, yeah, we'll make a series out of it. It'll be great. We recorded one episode like back in October and haven't touched it since. And I don't think it's ever going to be touched on again. So I have like in the back burner just like this one episode of South Park with the intention of continuing it, that it won't be continued. So I'm like debating on whether to upload it or not.
You could upload it, and maybe if we find it time 3 hours apart on our schedules, maybe we could find the time to somehow you can stream it and I can watch and we can somehow do that. I don't know if that would be entertaining.
Maybe. I mean, it's an idea. I don't know. I'll see. I mean, it's there. It exists.
Well, PlayStation gives you a way to watch people play a game, don't they?
Yeah, you can watch people play games.
Yeah.
I think you can only stream it to one person. No, wait, no. Fuck it. No, you can go live on PS4, and you can like have people just watch you like a regular Twitch stream.
Well, yeah, no, I know that, but I meant in general. Doesn't PlayStation have a way to just let you watch what your friends are playing?
Yeah, it's like share play, I think it's called. No, share play is the one that you can have a friend like take over for you. But they also have like a personal stream that just one of your friends can watch you play.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking. I don't know, but I just remember there's a way for PlayStation you can just actively watch what your friend is playing.
Yeah, it has that, sure. So if that's what you want to do, sure, but then we got to figure out how to record it.
That's up to you, man. I mean, I'm just spitballing ideas, trying to do more stuff with you, and you're just trying to push me away.
I am.
Like I'm this week's trash or something, Just because I'm white doesn't mean I'm white trash, okay?
I'm willing to accept you more, to do more things with you if we just put on a goddamn shirt. You look like a fucking Neanderthal, dude.
Okay, well, first of all, No one can see that right now.
That's why I'm telling them. They can't see anything, so I'm describing it. Dude,
Second,
come on.
I will put on this orange shirt right now, this orange tie-dye shirt that my sister got me from American Eagle for my birthday. And I'll do that right now.
Thank you. Jeez.
Live.
I just can't stop looking at your hairy chest.
On podcast.
It's so mesmerizing.
I will make sure you don't get hypnotized ever again by my chest.
Thank you. God. You're being so insincere.
You hear that, broski? Headphones are coming off.
Yeah, you can't hear anything now. This is like the one point where like I can say anything I want and you won't be able to hear me. Wait, can you hear me? No, you can't hear me. That's great. What can I say to him as he's putting on his shirt? It's an ugly ass shirt, by the way. I don't understand. Like, that's not even like a good ass tie dye shirt. That just looks like a horrible like jelly bean, like those jelly bean games. You know the ones I'm talking about, where you like bean boozle, right? Your fucking shirt looks like an orange bean boozle bean.
Well, it's a great thing you mentioned that, broski, because our newest sponsor is Bean Boozled. That's right, Bean Boozled. Play with your friends, play with anyone else, and you can see if you get a good bean or a bad bean, all on Bean Boozled. All right, so
we're not sponsored by Bean Boozled. Why? Are you
no,
making
but
this lie?
because broski, we need money. We need money really bad, so we can get someone to sponsor us.
That's not how we get
It
money.
would be amazing.
That's not how we get money.
And then how do we get money, broski?
We try really hard at being funny, and then someone will pick us up eventually.
Oh, you
We're
know
not
I can't.
succeeding in that.
You know I can't do that. You know I can't be funny.
No.
It's not in me to be funny.
No, and apparently not very entertaining for these people to be listening to us right now either.
No, it's not. But you know what's not entertaining as well? Playing a first-person perspective view of Super Mario 64.
Is this a mod? It's just like one of those fucking, I don't know, modded shit that people post on the internet.
So someone did an N64 hack for Super Mario 64.
Of course.
Giving you a first-person perspective of Mario, and it is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
How would that... I'm trying to imagine how that would look like, and it just seems very uncomfortable.
Oh, yes. No, it does. But I guess someone wanted to try it out, so they
Especially
did.
grabbing Bowser's tail and swinging him. No, actually, no. That would be the most satisfying thing to do.
Well, I know you like grabbing tails.
Bowser and getting his... Yes. Yes. Getting behind Bowser and grabbing his and just spinning him around in first person. That looks kind of... I'm imagining it's like, yeah, that's kind of cool.
Bros, did I ever mention something?
I mean, you mentioned plenty of things. But if you want to mention something specific, get on with it.
You sound and look a lot like Big Boss Broski.
Oh, yeah? Who's that?
That's an inside joke that only we will get. So,
For now.
and moving on a January
Wait,
2018.
hold on.
All right.
Wait. To get back to that. To get back to that for one moment. I'm sure that's like a secret project that you don't want to talk about just yet. But can I just ask, how is that coming along, and is there a release date?
Allegedly, Max and Rob are close. They've been editing it for a while.
A while, more like forever.
And they wanted to release it at the end of 2017, but I haven't heard anything from them, so we'll see. But when it is ready, 8 bits, as it is called, will be released on YouTube, and Dyson is right here, and he went away. Dyson's my really cute furry cat, and he has an Instagram. You can follow him.
Does he really?
Yeah, they do. My cats have an Instagram.
Why do cat people do? No, just pet owners in general. Why do they make fucking Instagrams for their pets?
Because
what's your logic behind it? Why did you do?
What do you make an Instagram for, Tukes?
No, not really.
Why? It's Young Tukes. How can you not make an Instagram for Young Tukes?
First off, I don't even have an Instagram for myself. Second, why? Like, I'm asking you. You don't spin this on me. I'm asking you. Why did you make an Instagram for your damn cat?
Because I have a shit ton of pictures of them, and I felt better about myself if I had an Instagram for them, so it didn't feel weird having all these pictures of my cats.
So you thought the logical sense would be like, I'll just make an Instagram and pose as my cat and my cat will be the one posting his pictures as he captions it like the way he would caption it himself.
Yes.
That's the logical choice in this
Well, you know
situation.
who else? You know who else does that though, right?
Everyone else who is white and has a pet.
Okay, but you know who else does that, right? Before
Who
we turn
else?
this into a race thing, I have to slip this in. The Game Boys do that on Instagram. TheGameboiz. The Game Boys. Follow us on Instagram. All right, so yeah, broski. So white people post pictures of their cats and make Instagrams for them. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, but we do it, and we're humans, Mike. We're not a pet. The Game Boys isn't a pet. We're humans.
Why do you not care about catmanity?
Don't make me into a villain. Fuck you. This is
No,
my opinion.
no, I'm doing this. You're attacking me. I'm attacking you. Guns blazing. Let's go.
Look, if you want to make an Instagram for your cat and have your cat be personified, as in like this fucking like, I'm a cat and I can post pictures of myself and all that shit. You do you. I just think
All right,
it's
broski.
ridiculous.
Do you have access to a electronical internet browsing device right now?
I don't know. What do you think I'm recording on right now?
It could be your phone. I don't know.
Now with this nice ass quality, it's not coming from a phone.
All right, broski. I need you to do me a favor. Go to Instagram.
Oh, I don't have. Oh, fine.
Search Dyson
No.
_ Remus.
Oh God. Wait. Do I?
And
have
you will
to?
see.
No,
you don't
I
have
can't
to.
do it.
You really don't have to.
No, I'm saying I can't do it.
Broski, I've given you access to the Game Boys Instagram, and you've done nothing.
I don't have it. Oh wait, I can sign in with the Game Boys Instagram, can't I?
Yes, you can.
Oh, that's right. I can do that, but I don't have.
I've
the
been
information
waiting.
right now.
I've been waiting for you. I messaged you the information, broski.
You did, and I had to go back to when you sent me that message. You know what?
Oh
It's not
no, scrolling, going
don't
back in
need-
time.
to continue this pointless fucking argument anymore. It's going nowhere. We bored people. We sound like idiots. Let's move on.
Okay, let's move on to this next thing. Broski, can you guess 10 things you can do with your Switch?
I can take it on the go.
Yes.
I can use it as a paperweight.
Yes.
I can feel regret that I purchased a Wii U and not waited for the Switch, which is clearly the superior version of the Wii U.
Yes.
I can
Would you like me to
just
tell you the
play
rest?
Switch. Anyways,
Would you like me
you're
to tell you
gonna
the
have
rest?
give me about another like couple days to think about the other reasons. But what about you?
Well, broski, one, you can turn on your TV with it. Did
What?
you know that? You can turn on your TV with the Switch. It'll tell your TV a really sexy phrase, a pickup line, something, and your TV gets turned on like instantly.
I mean, one, I don't believe the whole sexy phrasing as like being an actual function, but does it actually have some sort of like way to turn on the TV? I mean, I don't really care because that's what I have a goddamn TV remote for, but I guess that's kind of cool for those who don't, for whatever reason.
Yeah, so what you can do is the Switch will turn on your TV for you, and it'll switch its input when you boot up. So if you have your Switch connected to the ARC HDMI input, when you turn on the Switch, it'll turn on your TV and automatically take you to the
that's what you
Switch's
meant.
input. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, my fucking PS4 does that.
Yes. But apparently some people didn't know that about the Switch. Apparently
No,
a lot of people...
I don't think that's because just a Switch. That's just anything that's in that HDMI port. Anything that will turn on the TV because of that.
Well, people aren't as tech savvy as you, broski. Okay? Don't hate.
But that's not a specific function of the Switch, Mancini.
You're hating on white people. You're hating
I'm
on
not hating
non-tech
on white
savvy people.
I'm just like, all right.
Broski, what's wrong? What happened? Did you have a bad Christmas?
Kinda.
All right, let's talk about it. Let's taco about it.
You want to talk about my bad Christmas?
You know, last Christmas, I gave you my heart. And the very next day, you threw it away. Now this year, get me a beer and let's talk about what happened to you last Christmas. So,
nice rhyme. Nice. I like it. It flowed perfectly.
I do what I can.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about why I'm so grumpy. Okay. Can you tell me what came out last Christmas?
I can. Star Wars.
Star Wars. Nice. Star Wars came out last Christmas. I didn't like it.
You didn't like it? Why?
No. Why are you taking long pauses?
Because there was a hairy incident in my kitchen that just happened.
Hold on, I'll pause the Star Wars for a second. What do you mean?
One of my kittens cooking may have almost cut off one of their toes. So,
is this a situation where you want to stop and resume after you check up on said toes?
No, they came up to me and showed me one of their toes and
detached.
Not detached. It's just what is the words that my kitten is trying to tell me? A piece of their nail shaved off.
Ew, dude.
And they just got them done.
Your cats are so well pampered.
Yes, my cats are very pampered.
I hope it gets restored, and I hope the dinner isn't jeopardized because of the situation.
No. The dinner's not jeopardized. My cat is A-okay. It was just a very scary situation there. So,
can I switch then from being a concerned friend to going back to being a Grinch?
Well, yeah, because I'm a concerned friend because you are a Grinch. So what happened?
Nothing, dude. Star Wars came out. I didn't like it.
All right, well, that's it. So anyways, back to number two.
No, fuck you. I have so much more to say about that, don't you? No. We're going to go at this, okay?
Get into it. All right, now it is time for Broski to review a movie. All right, there's a little lead-in intro there. Go.
All right, cool. So what did you think of the film?
I thought from just a pure entertainment spectacle standpoint, it was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
If you weren't thinking, you should kind of turn your brain off and watch it. It was very entertaining. And it was good. It was really good. But then I was talking to someone and they told me about all these plot holes, and now I started thinking again. So
potholes or plot holes?
Potholes and plot holes.
Oh, okay, good. Just want to make sure.
Because they were driving when they told me all this. So
well, I'm glad that person wasn't driving, as you said, and making sure that he made his points clear.
He did. He made them really clear
to be driving, and
I mean, he took down the Miami government, local government, about the roads and about Disney and Star Wars. It was really amazing how he tied both those together.
I would like to have an argument with this person.
Oh, okay. You got into an argument with them?
You enjoyed the film then. You said you liked it. You said it was fun, right? But
I did. I was
acknowledged that there's a lot of faults with it.
Well, after talking to this person, yes.
Oh, okay. So that person opened your eyes. All right, look. Let's cut the shit. All right. I thought it was fun. Visually impressive. I was entertained. I had fun. Sure. But upon leaving and reviewing what I had seen, this movie could have been so much more. And I'm just so upset because I'm sure just as you are, as I am, we're both big fans of Star Wars.
Oh, yes.
So I'm just upset because it could have been a much better film. It should have been a better film. So what are my issues with the film? I have so much. I am so passionate about this because I really, really, really disliked a lot about the film. But let's jolt down some things really quick, and you can go ahead and point out, like, you're wrong, but please.
We're jolting down?
Yeah, we're gonna jolt down some things real quick about this goddamn film. All right, so
don't you mean jot down? Isn't that the correct terminology there? Jot down. You're not jolting down. Jolting is like you're sprinting or.
dude, no, not again. How am I going to be taken seriously if I can't even use the right terminology, Mike?
My point exactly.
Dude, now my opinion's invalid and lost its value. No one's going to care what I have to say anymore.
Exactly.
I have
And
to say jot.
jot down, not jolt.
I know.
Jot.
Well, that's it then. What does it
Okay,
matter?
hold on. Okay, we went back in time. All right, say what you're going to say.
Whoa. I was going to say, let's jot down these faults of this film, dude.
Let's do it.
All right. All right. First off, I really disliked how the Admiral, I'm assuming it was the Admiral, just didn't fucking flat out just tell Poe Dameron what her plan was. And in doing so, kind of caused Poe, she knew who Poe Dameron was. She fucking called him out being like this, like, I know what you are. You're the reckless, like, you do what you want type. And I'm not going to have that. Yeah, like, I'm not going to have that kind of shit on my deck. Like, you're dismissed. Get away. You're demoted. Some bullshit. I don't know. But if you knew that was his kind of his type, that's who he was as a person. I don't know. Maybe you probably wouldn't have seen it coming that he was going to cause a mutiny because you wouldn't tell him your goddamn plans. Like,
right?
There was no reason for you to withhold that information from him. In doing so, you caused a pointless, unnecessary filler arc in which you had Finn and this new character Rose go down to this fucking casino-like planet and, I don't know, engage in 30 minutes of just something completely that amounted to nothing. Because
we did have environmental lesson there and how it's wrong to treat animals a certain way. So that's a good message.
You're right, and it was wrong to imprison animals, and I'm glad they freed the animals, but not the slave children. Fuck the slave children. They need to be freed, but the animals was a priority in this fucking arc. This 30 minutes are of, you see how those animals are being treated right next to the slave children who are also being treated badly? That's the fucking point.
Broski, if the kids escaped, Anakin would have killed all the younglings. So really, that's why they stayed.
You're right. It was to save them. Yeah, Anakin.
It was to save them. Anakin! He killed all the younglings!
You understand this movie takes place after.
What? What? No. What are you... You're telling me the guy who takes his shirt off in the movie isn't Anakin Skywalker?
No, dude.
What? You're saying Queen Amidala doesn't randomly team up with her son and learn how to use a lightsaber?
No, man, that came after fucking Rey learns how to use a Kamehameha, man.
Oh, this makes so much more sense.
Come on, Mike. What movie were you watching?
Oh.
And how Finn fucking mastered his wand and was able to cast off Voldemort off the Death Cruiser?
Yes. That was the movie I was watching. That was an amazing movie. How can you hate that movie?
Well, right now what we just described would have been infinitely better than what I actually saw. Sense or not, I would have enjoyed that much more. Anyways.
That would have been really fun.
So, look, you have a pointless filler arc in a planet that most people would probably agree, like, yeah, that was dumb, or it was bullshit, or it just didn't need to be there, because it was all for nothing just to get Benicio, right? Benicio? Am I saying his name right?
I think so. Benicio del Toro or whatever.
Yeah, Benicio del Toro. Benicio. Yeah, I might be saying his name wrong. It wouldn't be the first time. But for what? To have him in the movie be this code master and reveal, like, oh yeah, I was with the bad guys the whole time, and that's it. Like, again, all that unnecessary. Had Admiral just told Poe, like, yeah, I got a plan. We're going to escape on these ships. That's what I'm going to do. It's like, oh, okay, cool. So as long as you have a plan, I don't have to go and, go on my way and, go down to this planet, try to get a code master and save us, Cool, I don't have to try. But it happened. Very frustrating. Leia, the whole having Leia fly back to the ship scene should have been something really cool, but it looked really dumb.
It was really weird, yeah. And to me, my first thought was, how did she become the most powerful Force user of all time? Like, how did she?
Yeah, because it's clear in this movie, it made it even much more clear. Nobody knows how the Force works.
Nope.
Nobody knows. There is no rules or regulations to how this goddamn thing works. Because Leia, out of nowhere, oh yeah, I got the Force, and here I go swooping in back to my ship, and I'm all good. I'm just going to be out of this movie for a while. I'll be back
For
later.
about 3 hours.
Yeah, sure, why not? While all the while, the slowest... Oh, here's another fucking fault. How is it in a film in a movie called Star Wars, you manage to actually deliver Star Wars, but at the same time, give us quite possibly the slowest car chase sequence in like a recent memory. You have the First Order targeting the rebellion forces and just following them through space, just firing at them like, just like pelting rocks at them every so often for about 6 or so hours.
Yep.
This is not an exaggeration. They said it themselves. Yeah, we're just going to wait for their fuel to deplete in about 6 or so hours. So they're legitimately tailing them, not at light speeds, just at a cruising speed, just pelting rocks for 6 hours. That was their plan. Just like, they'll run out of fuel. We'll just wait. Okay, fine. But you're a massive ship harboring like an army of soldiers and ships. You could have easily just sent out any one of those, a fleet, to take them down.
Take them all down.
It just seems so dumb. Like,
no, yeah, I'm with you.
I'm starting to get mad again. Like thinking about it, like I'm starting to get frustrated. I just want to get louder and yell, but I won't. That would be unnecessary, and it would just be very unbecoming of me. I'm just airing out my grievances.
Especially because it is pretty late in Miami.
It's not just that. I don't give a shit. It's just there's nothing will be. I'll just look like an idiot if I'm just like spouting and shouting and hating. Because I understand a lot of people enjoyed it. A lot of people liked it. A lot of people loved it. And that's totally fine. Like, I wished I had loved it. I wished I genuinely walked out and loved this film. But I couldn't. There was so many things that bothered me about it. Like, so we had the slow fucking chase sequence. We had the Admiral's intention of not telling Poe, which is dumb, an unnecessary filler arc. Luke Skywalker not really being what people expected him to be in terms of a Jedi. Like, Mark Hamill came out and said, I did not agree with how the director handled my character. He said it himself.
And then later he apologized for saying that. So.
I have my own opinion about that. I honestly believe that's just PR bullshit. I mean, of course it's PR bullshit. Like, come on. Of course you're going to have, like, them telling you, like, you can't say that. Go and fix it. Go say something, apologize and say the opposite. I felt maybe Mark Hamill was genuinely pressured to do that. Again, I don't know. Maybe he genuinely does feel like he was wrong, and he actually did feel his character was handled better than he previously thought. But I don't know. It just seems very sketch to me about that. What else? You're gonna have to help me out here because I know I ranted a lot more with you about this film.
Oh no, you did. You ranted for a long time about me at the film. You thought,
I wish I could recapture that magic.
Finn and Rose, you thought that was kind of forced.
Oh yeah, of course. That was super forced. Absolutely.
I think
that was a forced relationship, and it also robbed us of an amazing, like, hero sacrifice. Like, I was never that attached to Finn. I did enjoy him as a character, of course, but the way that he was just about to go out to take out that battering ram, that was really cool. I was at the edge of my seat. I was like, "Oh my god, is he gonna die?" Like,
yeah, that's what I thought.
He's gonna do it. And then Rose comes in, swoops in, and fucking saves him and kisses him on the lips. Like, I want to save the things I love. Out of nowhere, just pecked them on the lips, and we're supposed to believe, like, oh yeah, they totally had something since the beginning. Since the first moment they laid out on each other, that was gonna be a thing. No, that was so fucking like out of nowhere and forced. Also, way to condemn everyone else because you just wanted to kiss Finn on the lips. You robbed him of a great, hero sacrifice, and now the battery ram still exists and is still gonna pummel everyone.
Could have saved people. Could have saved everyone, but nope.
I mean, you still had like the massive, the AT&T walkers. I hope I'm saying that's right? AT.
Yeah, AT.
AT walkers outside and whatnot stationed, but.
Well, I feel like how much can we talk about without giving too much away?
Oh, but yeah, because I guess it would be spoilers at this point. We should have premised that with spoilers. Oops.
Spoiler.
Too late at this point, but I would assume and I would hope that I think everyone at this point should have seen that film. Again,
well, most people I feel like would.
Makes an ass out of you and me, but most people have seen the film. And I think if with the premise of I'm going to talk about and rant this movie, I think that would be enough to warrant, like, I'm going to talk a lot about this film and just be warned. Yeah, I'm going to spoil a lot. I don't know.
And, there's several other things that you went on about. And
Phasma. Phasma's a big thing. She's become like the fucking Kenny of this damn universe.
Yeah.
I hate how they handle her character. Comes back. She fucking. Why? Why do they?
Because they had a huge promo around her too.
When the fucking first film came out and they saw Phasma, she was cool. Like, there's like something about her, and now she's quickly just become like this Boba Fett character where, she's cool, but she has a few lines at most and dies, and that's it. Yep. I never got into the whole Boba Fett thing. He's super over glorified.
Oh, I love him. He's amazing character. Boba Fett's so cool.
Barely any lines and dies to a Sarlacc pit. Like,
Broski. Broski. I'm going to show you something that I own. Okay.
Did I trigger something, Mike?
Let me. Do you see this?
Yeah, it's the helmet of an overglorified character. What's up?
That is a Boba Fett lamp mask.
Uh-huh.
A Boba Fett lamp mask, broski. Google it.
I see it. Why do I have to Google it? I see it right there.
I'm telling our listeners to Google it.
No, it's a cool looking lamp. Oh man, it's cool. It looks cool. Oh man,
broski, you know who is overglorified?
Who is that?
You know who is? Luke Skywalker. I mean, seriously, this guy. He just comes in. He's like, "Oh, I'm going to bring balance to the Force." Is it his dad who did it? He's constantly in his dad's footsteps, and he couldn't even remake the Jedis right. I mean, seriously, the Luke Skywalker. Who is this guy? Seriously, I mean, come on.
No,
really.
No. Luke. This is your turn. Go ahead. Rant. Go ahead.
Luke Sky. I mean, seriously. Okay, first of all, you're touted, you're hailed as this amazing lightsaber force wielding prodigy, and Yoda himself trains you. When was the last time Yoda trained someone? I mean, really? Before Luke, who was the last person Yoda trained?
Not sure. I guess it would be
exactly my point. See,
I do not know.
So really, not only is Luke overrated, but Yoda's overrated too. He's a little green guy who kind of looks like a shriveled up testicle. And he just bounces around and he spews nonsense. I mean, that's literally like having a homeless person lead the Jedi Order. Why would you do that?
I don't know where you're going with this.
It's all overrated, broski. Star Wars, overrated. Your critique of it, overrated. Our podcast, overrated. It's all overrated, broski.
I wish it was overrated. I wish it was
How about
over 5 stars.
how about this Benicio del Toro?
What?
Huh? How about this Benicio del Toro, though, huh? I mean, he kind of looks like Brad Pitt, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah. I striking similarity to Brad Pitt.
Like, I thought it was Brad Pitt when he first came on Star Wars. I was like, whoa, why is Brad Pitt in this movie?
Oh, yeah, no, I don't blame you. He really does look like Brad Pitt, funny enough.
He does. It's kind of interesting. And broski.
Mm.
Getting back on track. Did you know you could pair your Joy-Cons with an Android phone, your Mac, or your PC?
What, like via like Bluetooth functionality?
Yes.
So wait, I can use like my Joy-Con controllers as like and the controller for my Android phone?
Yes.
What? I didn't
Yes,
know
you
that.
can.
Is this recent?
I don't know. You may have been able to do it all along. But, broski, I got some news for you, bud.
What's that?
Dinner is ready. My cat's finished. So with that, I guess we're going to have to leave the rest of that list for another podcast, which hopefully will be soon.
My rest of the what list? Oh, my fucking rant?
Yeah, the rest of the rant and the rest of the Switch.
We can just,
Switch list.
No, we can just fucking end the rant there. Like, dude, Star Wars is Star Wars. People are going to love it. And I'm not here to change anyone's mind. I'm just airing my grievances. I think one of the biggest things that bothered me ever since the movie came out, and like when I air my grievances about the film, like my complaints, people often tell me, "You're being such a fanboy. Stop complaining." And I fail to see that as a legitimate, like, I don't know, like rebuttal to like what I'm saying, because I believe, and you can agree or disagree with me, but I believe you are a bigger fanboy or whatever have you if you see something that you really enjoy, see something that you really love, and you do not call out on its like faults, that you just accept it for all it is and not like acknowledge that it's bad or it's wrong or like there's something wrong with it.
Yeah.
I like and enjoy Star Wars so much that I feel like there's some faults with it, and I call out on it and critique it because I love it so much. I know I can do better.
Yeah, and that makes perfect sense to me. I mean, it's just something you love and appreciate so much that when it does you wrong, you have to. I mean, you want to try and save it almost, you know?
Yeah. So
it's like you care that much.
That is a common thing I keep hearing throughout. Ever since the movie came out, it's been a very, like, just the norm thing to say. Like, the thing that you jump to when someone's critiquing the film, people just say, like, you're being such a fanboy. It's like, no, I disagree completely. If anything, if you really enjoy the film with all sincerity, fine. But if you accept the film flat out as, like, oh, this is the best fucking thing ever and there's nothing wrong with it, then you're possibly being a bigger fanboy than anyone else, because I at least am willing to admit, like, this movie has faults, there's flaws, I'm critiquing it. It could have been a lot better because I love this damn franchise. I want it to be the best it can be.
Exactly. And
so on that note, go eat your fucking food.
Yes, I will do that. I am Michael from the Game Boys.
I'm Broski.
Also from the Game Boys. Thank you for listening to us, checking us out. Make sure to see all our videos on YouTube. You can see one of my reviews. You can see Broski's several Let's Plays with Kami and friends. And you can also check out Chris's videos and Sam's basically PlayStation Plus free game videos. And with that, guys, thanks for the view and the listen and the subscribe. See you later.
Bye.